Welcome to Session 7 of Smart Advanced Training. In this session we're going to talk about exporting pages from Smart Notebook. So if I want to export something I've created in Smart Notebook, it's going to no longer be interactive. However, it could be something you could print out as a worksheet or send home with a student. So to export, I go up here to File, click and come down to the drop down for Export. I have various formats in which I can export my pages. I'm going to talk about 3 different ones today: image files, PDFs, and PowerPoints. If I'm going to export as an image file, I just click on Image File. It asks me where I would like to drop these images. It's going to make this, in this case, a PNG. I could do JPEG, GIF, and then I just say OK. Now if I minimize my screen, I can see here on my desktop these image files have been exported. That's all it is. It just turns it basically into a picture that you could drag and drop into some other document. So that's exporting an image file. Now if we want to export as a PDF, we do the same thing. We come up to File, the drop down for Export, select PDF. With PDF I get a few more options. I can change the header of my PDF here. So right now it's called export.notebook. If I just want it to be export, I can take this off. They'll have the date stamp on it. I can show the page numbers. I can also change the size. Say I want medium, and let's say I want my students to be able to take notes next to this. So if I choose handouts, then I get the lines associated with the page. I can also click on the tab for PDF setup and check landscape, and that will change the way you can view this PDF. Click on Save, designate where I want it to be saved to, give it a name. Now if I minimize my notebook, I can see here on my desktop I've turned that notebook page into a PDF. You could print that out for students. They could take notes, whatever you needed them to do with it. Okay, the final thing I'm going to talk about in this presentation is PowerPoint. So same place, we come up to File, down to Export, choose PowerPoint at the bottom, designate where I'd like it to go. I'll give it a name. Click Save. Now if I minimize it, I can see here on my desktop I've got my pages moved right into PowerPoint. So I could take and use that in a presentation format if I needed to. So, just different ways to export. Hopefully you've learned something new and useful that you didn't know before. Thanks for listening.